2, 3. Okay. What should we start with?
I think I'm going to swallow my chewing gum.
Why? No, just spit it in my hand. Go on.
Hello!
Welcome to our podcast. Say
Hi,
hello
everyone.
to me. Oh, wow.
Oh my god! Who would know that you want a chewing gum?
Mira
as
wanted
well?
to chew. Well, cheers for that with our wine and wine spritzer.
Yes, beautiful.
It is. This vase is by my friend Oksana, by the way. She wouldn't mind. Just
You
so
will
know.
forget it there. It will be part of the ceremony, 100%.
It's
yeah.
okay.
I like it. I like this little spiders.
Spiders.
Yeah.
Actually, she's doing lingerie now called Underveil. The Underveil. She sent me
Okay.
some things. It's very pretty.
There's also another vase inside, the white one.
No, that's from another friend.
Okay.
We're not very close anymore. I feel bad. But we used to speak about this topic before, about like friendship with expiring date. I feel
So
like
she was also accepting that and just like promoting that.
we never talked about it.
Oh.
It just, we just drifted apart, and it for a good reason.
Yeah.
I feel like she made an effort too, but I felt bad because there was some traction, and it felt like it's time to move on for both of us in
Yeah.
different directions. And I
Yeah,
hope
maybe,
she's.
just
I
like,
hope she's doing really well.
exactly.
I hope she's
just
very
like,
happy.
for the best
Yes.
is the best.
Wow! Look at you.
Wow, I'm so wise. This is Rostok. I'm Joana.
Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, we will say some wise shit today.
I hope
Hopefully,
so. Well, you
hopefully.
started with the wise
Yeah.
shit. But before going to wise shit, it's time for a little bit of a brain rot and a little bit of irritation. And we're going to talk about something which is on our no list, on mine and Joanna. You can guess which one is which.
So the list is a hate list. Obviously, we filtered a little bit because it was too long. We don't have that much time.
Hashtag gibberish.
Like we came with certain ones that we both agree, and I hope we find the right audience for it. Comment underneath, please, if you hate it as well, so we can be friends.
Yeah, tell us what you hate. We want to know. We love to hate. That's our favorite thing to do.
Exactly.
Would you like to start with one?
Which one should I start?
Don't ask me. Surprise me.
Yeah.
And actually, don't tell me which one is it. Let's not make it vocal. I'm just curious about our friends and people to know, to make a guess. Does it belong to you or to me? So please don't.
Yeah, I think we should just like start with some cliches.
Okay.
And we can go from there. I think we should go with your list. We're toxic.
We're toxic, okay.
Yeah, because toxic is
I
just
love
like
that.
such a cliche word, and we're constantly using it. It's part of our life. Yes, we both all hate it. Everybody hates it. Let's talk about it. Let's get it out of our system.
Okay, let's get it out. I'm gonna start by saying that thank you for the example of toxic. I just asked you not to do that. And actually, don't tell me which one is it. Let's not make it vocal. Oh, let's not do that. She decided to do it. So that was toxic, my friend.
Yes.
But I mostly was talking about things we consume. Things we eat, things we put in our skin, on top of our skin, like in the air, everywhere. People started using it like for no fucking reason. The problem I have is when people say, oh my god, he's a narcissist or she's a narcissist, or like, oh my god, this person, she has such a ADHD, when a lot of people who say that don't actually have that. There's a reason, but it's not a reason enough to like claim it with the diagnostics. That pisses me off a lot.
I think the word and the usage of it's too much, is pissing me off. It's like a vegan. You're constantly hearing and you're part of it. It's embedded in the society and it's just so boring already. But yes, there is some toxicity happening, and we can't just avoid it because it's part of it. Yeah. And to be honest, about the toxic, I never think about the toxic ingredients that we consume. I'm just talking about generally people.
Okay. I think there's more toxic people than toxic ingredients in your skincare or in your food. So take a chill pill, calm your boobs down. There you go.
Yes. You do that.
What's next? What's gonna be the next? It's so fun.
Do you have another preference other than toxic? Like, do you think
You have
know
such
just like
beautiful lipstick. What is it? Such beautiful lips. What is it? So sparkly, but very, very nicely sparkly.
it's not something that you really like?
Oh, is it Isamaya?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't look for so many bronze lipstick colors or coppers.
Yeah.
When I first saw this like 2 years ago, I was just like, bang, this is so good, you know? And I only use it occasionally because it dries my lips.
Okay, fair. That's a good point. It dries your lips.
Yes.
I don't know a person who is not being dried by a hydrating product from Isamaya French. I don't know. That's kind of, blowing my mind. That said, I'm happy it works for you because it looks very pretty, and I think it looks pretty. A lot of the products from Ismaya Beauty looks absolutely stunning. Is it the one with the horse?
With the horse one. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I thought so.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a cute one. It's a
it
cute
looks amazing.
package,
I'm so happy it works for you.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I personally, I find it problematic.
I don't think I would buy again.
We have to find you an
Yes.
alternative.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did find another alternative. I forgot the brand's name in France, in Paris.
Oh. Is it a big brand or?
It's actually a sustainable, blah, blah, clean living kind of brand.
Toxic.
Yeah, it's a great brand. The color looks exactly the same, but the result is not.
Okay.
So
well,
I didn't do much research. Let's be realistic. Whatever.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. We can. Come on. I'm sure we can find an alternative.
Yes.
Anyway, what's next? What was the next one?
Next. You have spiritual yoga hipsters. I fucking hate them too. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do about this. You meet people, they have this very high intensity of, just like spirituality, but they just use it as a personality. It's not in their spirit. It's just a cover,
Joanna, I'm just so happy you said that like that because there is no better way to say it. It's not a personality trait to be spiritual. It's not a personality trait to be polyamorous, you know? I absolutely agree with you. That's so true. But there is it's like very you know what? I'm not gonna go there. You know why? Because I don't feel much about it today. And we're allowed.
Yeah, we're allowed.
We're allowed because yesterday I was so annoyed. I think there's like a type of men who like have dreadlocks and they smoke pot all the time and they don't want to work, but then they always date like rich, pretty girls and they live in their flats, use their credit cards and stuff like that. That's what I was pissed about yesterday when I wrote it down. Today, feel absolutely nothing about it.
I 100% understand you, but actually I'm glad that you wrote about this because I know a person that for a long time that I'm trying to avoid seeing her for maybe the last decade.
Is she present in your friend group or like social circle?
She exists. She exists and she's been existing for a long time. I don't even initiate to see her. Because every time I see her, it's all about how she's doing everything so right in this spiritual world we are living.
Is she just like talking about it herself without people ask her, or people actually genuinely?
She has a behavior, this attitude, this spice that is just toxicating, not in a good way. It's like an energy vampire, For example, we were just talking about they suggest you to get mushrooms,
When you give advice for a mental illness to just go have an ayahuasca or get some like psychedelics, I want to punch you in the face. And in fact, I promise next time I see someone who offers me this, I'm going to punch them in the face, in the balls, in the crotch, and in the boobs.
Okay. All the sexual parts.
All the sexual parts because I'm pervert.
We can't do it to a brain. I wish it was only the brain,
The thing is, I don't think it's that much of it there, so I don't want to attack that part.
Yeah, it would just like boing back. Just like one of those squishy toys.
Yes. But to be honest, I'm sure it works for some people and it could be like a great solution. But I hate when people genuinely fucking persuade you to do
Yeah,
that.
like Burning Man people.
Burning Man people.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
another.
Yeah.
That's like a boss
Yeah.
of.
Unfortunately, there's a bit of extension adjacent of it from boiler room people as well. Like people who listen this type of music, who loves going to all these gatherings in the spiritual forests, and they found themselves 3 days in a row like, we were on mushrooms, yes, we got connected to the world. Yes, you do. I'm happy for you, because otherwise I don't know how else you would be connected to the earth and all the people. So I'm glad overall that you're just having this. I'm happy for them, but this unsolicited advice, not for me. I know my ways how to find a useful drug for me, but when people put it out there, like, this is what you need. Like, what do you know about me?
But you know what it says? People like this, they can't comprehend what it feels like to be someone else, I think. Because if they're so sure that the way it worked for them will work for everyone else, they probably can't even imagine what it's like to have a different path or like actually be structured in a different way. And also there is a scarcity and this like fear of multiple solutions and that you have to look for them. It's like the same as, when people are scared that like, I don't know how to find a right partner, a right friend, or a right like anything. Oh my god, that was long-winded. I gotta lose the plot. That's alright.
You like the long-winded. Yeah.
Well,
you like the long-winded. I think you should embrace the long-winded. That has a huge ASMR potential.
I think it like, could be fun.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Well, so Rave people and ASMR, we have to talk about that.
Maybe we should put all these people in the same box.
Do you think ASMR could be in the same box? Because I feel like, Rave. So. Well, no.
It would be just too generalization.
Because ASMR is like some sort of like a very interesting sensorial diversity. But sometimes I felt like, is it like a fake thing? Is it like a huge joke? For example, like there's a group of people and everyone decided, okay, let's pretend that it smells like cabbage. And only one person will not gonna tell them, and let's see their reaction. So they all say like, oh my God, it smells disgusting, it smells like cabbage. And they start pretending that it smells that way. So that one person, if they see how they will react. So some people
they get brainwashed.
Some people start to get being brainwashed and like peer pressured, so they start to say like, oh, he does, oh my God, it's disgusting, it's terrible. And some people, which is a minority, I think, they would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's bullshit. Are you like, do I have COVID?
I dated with this guy years ago that he couldn't sleep without an ASMR. And he had a style of ASMR people.
What is the style of ASMR people, please?
ASMR,
educational moment.
Yeah. There's some people who listen certain sounds and noises from the nature while sleeping, like a rain, waterfall.
But isn't ASMR when it's like really binary, like it's like really precise and it's like particular, or it's just sounds?
I think whispering.
Okay.
Paper.
It's like really very intimate kind of.
It's so intimate, as if you were just like a little bug and you're listening to someone. It's so loud and so quiet at the same time.
Exactly. It does feel too intimate for me. That's why I don't like it. But also I can't I don't know.
The most important part is this. Why I hate it? Because it doesn't make me sleep. People who listens before they go to sleep and wake up with an ASMR, I don't know, 6 hours later, this guy is just reading a newspaper very quietly. I find it a bit pervy.
It is pervy. I feel like it's pervy.
It feels like there's someone in the room that you don't want to
be with. Exactly. It's kind of like a horror film kind of thing.
Yeah. It just gives me some kind of anxiety to even think about sleeping like that.
Yeah, me too.
So I think this is overall like I'm so happy that my partner at the moment don't care about ASMR. It's not a big deal.
The
Because I usually
lesson
date
and
with
the
neurodivergent
lesson.
people. They come with their packages, you know, just like let me
Okay.
unpack my package. All of a sudden they're all this pervy
Wow.
ASMRs and weird shit.
What would you hate more? A kinky fantasy you can get along with, or ASMR quality of a person?
I don't know. I don't want it both. You know, just like if it's not suiting me, it's not suitable for me. I just want simplicity. You know.
Yeah.
Because I do like the rain sound. I think that's very cute
Yes.
if it is real.
Yes.
You know. Or the other day I found this video on YouTube that there is a little bit of fireplace and there's this sound that's coming from the other room. You know, just far out.
Yeah.
You know. It feels like home because it's mimicking a home standard. It feels good.
Yeah.
But some freaky person reading a newspaper or just eating a close-up fucking pickle, I don't like it.
I'm guessing it's getting to some deep subconscious things, but it does feel too intimate to me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it. It feels freaky. I never experienced living in such proximity with someone who does that.
You're lucky.
Well, I don't know. I'll tell you a story
You
now.
couldn't even sleep with
I
the
was-
dog yesterday.
Well, the dog was jumping off and on and like crying and bringing me toys and another, like, listen, there is a reason. There is a reason. But also, I am insomniac, so anything will wake me up at this point.
True.
God forbid you fart in front of me. I would just
God forbid.
Well, actually, no.
God forbid that you're human.
Yeah, God forbid. No. Jesus, disgusting.
We were just talking about also, there are several things that we don't like. I think we can just rewind it to Rave. Because we were just talking about ASMR people, Rave people.
You
Burning
made
Man.
a statement. You made a statement. You said, like, Rostok, you like Raves. Can you back it up?
It's not a full statement. You like partying.
Okay.
You enjoy.
Okay, can you clarify that I'm not like into sniffing coke and shit like that?
No, not like that. Not like that. You enjoy human company. You are a hedonist person. I think that's a good word. You think?
I think
You
so.
know, you
I don't mind.
enjoy living.
I mean, there could be different levels to that, right? It could be.
I'm not talking about drug, alcohol, or all this stuff. I'm talking about the gatherings.
Yeah.
If we were
I like
just like
people.
ancient Roman Empire or something, we would enjoy that type of gatherings.
Yeah.
But now I don't like going to a rave 3 days in a row.
I don't think I ever did that. I never had a
did it.
capacity for me. Like when I was younger, I went to raves and it was fun to some capacity. But I think in order to enjoy it, I had to be high. But the thing is, with being high, is very often there's a calm down, which is worse than having fun. So most of my memories about partying is traumatizing experience. When I see like old pictures, I think, wow, if it was my child, I would probably, take care of them better.
Yeah.
Did I just gotta read of my mom? No, I was too grown up for my mom to take care of me. Like, it's not that thing.
I think you can't just do anything about it because this is the worst part about raves, in my opinion, especially if you're living in big cities. Like, when you go to a rave, it's usually far out,
Yeah.
And if you want to return without your friends, it's a bit of a mission.
Yeah, it is.
I've been in so many situations with my friends
I
where we're
know.
just like, we don't want to leave now. And I just calculated that I have to go back home in 2 hours away,
Yeah,
and
I
I don't
know.
have a car, I don't have a license. How the fuck I'm going to go?
Yeah.
You can't even call a cab. All these situations, it scares the shit out of me.
I know. But
But-
it just have it always been like this, because I was a little bit more wild, let's say, when I was 18, but I always felt uncomfortable, but I felt like, fuck it, that's okay. But now, I don't want to put myself in uncomfortable, like barely uncomfortable position or situation when I don't have to, right? I don't have to. And when I think about the benefit and the bad parts, bad sides, no, the minus, no.
disadvantages.
When I think advantages versus disadvantages, I think, wow, that's not that valuable of experience for me to sacrifice my comfort. Like, I don't want to be sweating with people stomping on my feet. Also, after going to raves, I developed this skill. Now I feel like when I look at someone, I can see that they're high, even they're barely high.
Yeah.
And it kind of triggers me. It kind of gives me this anxiety, and I start also thinking, oh my God, what are they going through? Why do they have to be on drugs to survive this life? I'm just start to be mommy. I'm thinking, oh my God, well, if we address this childhood trauma, maybe they don't have to be like, fucked up right now.
It's your show time to be just to show them, maternal side.
Well, it's not that I'm going to show them.
Let me help you right now.
Well, I'm not going to do that, but that's what my thought process is. Yeah. Like, I'm never going to do that. You have fun and enjoy your life and do whatever you want. But I'm just saying that... I'm just saying that it makes me anxious and sad rather than fun. But I had my fair of dancing and being drunk there. And I slapped a man in the face on one of the parties and I really enjoyed it. So there's good parts. Yeah. Like when you can humiliate a straight dude. That's fun. Yeah. When you can't, I mean...
You know what's not fun?
No, actually, wait. I'm sorry, I take my words back, because when it's just girls and queers and you feel safe and it's beautiful music and it's actually comfortable and pretty, then I like it. But how often does the rave
it needs to be picked, never. Just like it needs to be tailored just for you.
Yes, exactly, just never this way, so I don't like.
I'll do it for you.
Yes, please.
Say less.
Yes.
I will do it for you.
Thank you very much.
Don't you worry, my love. But I tell you, the worst part. The worst part is the fucking toilets.
I don't want.
Everything else, you're just drinking to exist there, and you can't enter a fucking toilet.
I know.
A fucking toilet.
Because everyone is doing not pee-pee there,
Yeah, it's shocking that we are all this music-loving people unite and gather around the shelter to just have fun and be together and dance the night away.
Ugh.
And all of a sudden you need to pee,
And what then? What do you do? What if you need to poo? That's disgusting.
That would never happen to me because I would never allow that to myself.
Me too, that's
just
it.
like, I would never,
I can't even imagine. Like, I'm just imagining some of the parties in like London or like Kiev. It just all makes me want to kill myself.
You just don't want to go there because like your experience was tough.
Yeah, but also I have a friend who I slapped on one of those parties in the face. He's so fun, but he's so immature, and he keeps like saying like, oh my God, this is such a great, amazing experience. Like you get high and get united with people. And I'm just looking at him and I'm thinking, if you have an ability or skill to communicate properly and bond with people, you wouldn't need that.
But people don't have that.
But that's
the
why
reason club culture and rave culture is a big deal. People can't do the real connection easily.
But then the question is, because there's also a music, right? It doesn't have to be only getting fucked. It could be also music, but most of the time, this like club music, it's kind of catered to high people.
It's like a God is a DJ, the world is your dance floor kind of a motif.
I think it's so this funny. I don't like how it sounds, but I think it's a funny song with like a beautiful lyrics. I think it's quite breaking and inspiring music. I think it's really, philosophical, and if you think about it. So
philosophical.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Speaking of comfort, how about the tents? Imagine you wake up.
Since we are talking about raves, I think we should just talk about camping and festival tenting.
Joanna, please imagine tomorrow we wake up, I call you in the morning and say like, oh my God, Joanna, I found such a great place to like have a nice camping for like a week. Would you do that? Okay, no.
I would do it for you.
Camping
with you.
No way.
Yeah, that's the
really
truth. Yeah, you know why? Because if you and me, we have similar personalities when it comes to like, our needs. Okay.
Wow.
If you and me, we go for camping. I'm not talking about festival tending. I wouldn't go to that.
Yeah.
I would go to maybe somewhere in Kent, Devon, or somewhere. You and me, we go for one night,
Yeah.
and we would just laugh.
Yeah.
Then I'm interested because there's no motive there, just like we will go hiking, we will go foraging, we'll meet now, like with our snooping instruments, like crazy hipster camping. We spend so much money. Religious, fanatic behavior. It's just nature. If I'm going to go with you for the sake of having fun, I would do it, but I know deep down inside this wouldn't be our priority.
Yeah, it would just never happen.
I wouldn't like to do it with my partner.
You're saying yes,
at
right?
all, because I would be just like, what the fuck all the time.
I mean, first of all, I just want to say thank you, and I would do it for you because I know that you wouldn't put me in a terrible situation.
Yeah.
Secondly, have you watched Harry Potter? No.
I did watch Harry.
Have you?
Which part of the Harry Potter that they have this huge tent?
Yes.
That is gorgeous. What the fuck is that? It's bigger than my fucking flat.
Why don't we do that? If it's a tent which looks like a castle with like a nice bed and like, yes. But if most of the time it's not.
It's not. I mean, to be honest, I also see a glamping versions that people talked about.
Okay.
My love, I don't know if it is a pure glamping. Yes, bigger than a normal tent, but it's still a vibe inside. There's no toilet. There's no privacy there,
How is that glamping? How dare you to use the word glam connected?
And it's still not glam.
And it's still that should be illegal. Miranda Priestley would kill you with her cold stare.
Yeah. Totally. Like, can you just believe she would camp?
Oh, no, come on.
She would only camp.
Ah!
Wise.
Pun intended, clearly. Very well done. Very well done. Another wise, beautiful.
Yeah, we will have a little bit. Not fully. Bear with us. We're getting there. We're trying our best.
Okay. Well, I like how it's going so far.
Yeah. And I think festival tenting, no.
Did you know that I did it? Did you know that I did this once? I went to a festival and
I did once as well.
Where was it?
I was very young. I was 17. I went to this amazing festival.
Who
that I
learned
wanted
you
to
in
see
there?
Cure and all this like amazing bands. I was so young. I was so hungry, so starving like for music.
Yeah.
And I was just like, whatever comes, I'm just taking it, And I went to this festival. It was back in Istanbul, and I told my mom, I'm going to this festival. My mom was just like, you can't do camping. Of course I can. What do you mean? She didn't raise me for camping. That's what she means, I woke up all wet in the tent.
Wow.
And my friend who I went to, he was having sex with another girl in the tent. A tent of 2 people.
With
maybe
you?
just one person.
Like there was, you were in that tent?
There were 3 people in a tent, and I couldn't sleep all night because
How did you,
this.
wait, how did you know they're having sex? Did you hear them?
Of course, they're opening the zipper, changing positions. He already told me there's no other option, like she needs to come with us. He was just like, I need to get laid. And I was like, I think this is what happens in the festival. So I was just like trying to be cool. Trying to be cool at 17, like if this happens to me right now, I'll be just like, fuck you. Next to me.
So tell me, what if like a sex happening in front of you, what would be ways for you to stop it? Give me like few options.
No, you can't stop it. Because
No, but like, for example, if you could come back in time, what would you do?
I couldn't do anything. The reason that I was a virgin back then, and everything that I would say, it would sound prude.
Okay.
To my male friend.
But like, I have an option for you. I have an option. So, like, you see, like, oh, that's like such a boring position, or like, is it how you smell, you guys? Jesus, that's disgusting.
I wasn't that smart, but if I do it, what would I do now? You mean?
I feel like you would say like, oh, I thought you look like you have a bigger dick. I'm surprised. Kind of thing, like this kind of nagging, belittling things, and I was curious if that will put them off the vibe. He was not like, oh, like, are you okay with that? Yeah, he just was proceeding.
Yeah, I think I was extremely people pleaser when I was, especially as a teenager.
I feel like people who use that, to their like benefit, they deserve a little of belittling.
100% right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the things that I would say right now.
I'm just like thinking.
I wouldn't have a friend like that right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have someone like having sex in front of me in a small, tiny ass tent. I don't think that would just happen.
Oh my god. I just remembered I was having sex in front of Fred. That's so bad.
No, I think that's alright if things are...
Just to say it, I was not like very initiative. It was kind of like, my god, it's terrible.
I don't know.
We should not use that, please. No.
Having sex in front of someone.
No, we were just sleeping on the bed, all three of us, and it seems like.
Yeah, I think people do that. It's not something like...
Yeah, they feel like, oh my god, Jesus,
especially
sleep, let's
in your
have
20s,
sex.
because you don't have many options. Like, you can't just bring them to your home, or if you're just living with so many people. For example, I had a friend who lived in Clerkenwell.
Oh.
Yeah. I was staying with her. She's a lovely person. And she was just like, oh, let's go out. Let's do fun things. We got drunk. Eventually, she found a person to go home with.
Uh-huh.
So she was like, oh, we're coming back home. And I was sleeping on the sofa.
Okay.
And they closed the door, obviously. But the flat was a fucking studio. So I had to listen everything.
Oh my god.
But that's fine because she's an adult.
Yeah.
She invited me over.
Yeah.
And she just found a lovely person to spend some time with. That's completely fine.
I have no bad feelings towards this situation. I feel like when you're like in the same room, you're literally touching each other. You have to have a voice in that decision. But like there you can. But also I need some more context. I think that's complex.
I don't have much problems regarding this. I think when I was 17, it affected me because it was my first ever festival experience. And I had to stay with this guy over a night, and he was not accommodating well. Anyway, I woke up in the morning, and I'm just going to brush my teeth.
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing, there's no fucking mirror.
Where's the mirror?
In the festival, there's no mirror.
Oh.
People just brush their teeth under a sink all together. They unite under the sink. There's a sink. You just put your toothbrush. You just put your toothpaste, and you brush it to the air. To the world. You can't see your face. You can't clean your face. So I didn't go there with my mirror. So festival tenting overall is a miserable experience unless you have so much money.
I've been to a festival last time. It was not I did not stay tenting, but it was field day or whatever year ago
in
or
Victoria
two.
Park.
I think so. I don't remember.
So you don't have to stay there.
It was big and you don't have to stay there. I wanted to see Arca, I wanted to see Kaliela, and I wanted to see Affix Twin.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
I don't see the point. There's so many people. First of all, you can't see anything. So you just like stay in the middle of people in like so much dirt around you. Like you can't find your friends. Everyone is high and disgusting. Everyone is pushing. And it's just, I don't fucking understand.
What's this biggest festival in the UK? People love going just like in mud. Not that one.
Woodstock?
No, my love.
Woodstock
we would go there to Woodstock in the 70s.
Listen, I have a lot of
the
friends who
Kate Moss
went.
place, you know?
Everyone went there like recently. Yeah.
Do you know how much it is to fucking go there?
Yeah, it's very expensive apparently.
It's a fucking full rent. Just the tickets.
I know some people who was like getting in there illegal, kind of like they tried to get.
I mean, good for them. If someone tells me you're going to spend like around £1,000 to a festival to get muddy, no toilets, no joy. Obviously, there are certain situations that is so good. I'm sure if there's a band that you want to watch.
Yeah.
But I wish it was just convenient.
And I think it could be. What's the point?
And you just
I guess when they become really big, that's the only way, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, 100% we're not festival people. So many people in the past tell me you should come to festival. I mean, I'm working in the music industry, and I'm like...
Do you know me? Are we introduced properly? How can you say that? Oh.
I can't believe we couldn't even name the fucking festival.
Wait, but like, did you remember?
Every time I think about the festival, I think about Kate Moss and Pete Doherty.
Me too. That's what I think about.
And their muddy look, and I'm like, oh yeah, that one.
Waterloo.
Canterbury.
Glastonbury, guys. We got it.
We suck.
Oh, well,
We love music, we
no!
don't like festivals. That's what it is.
Well, okay, yeah, I don't think we can spin it another
I mean,
way.
it is what it is. I'm not going to lie about it. Cancel me already, you know? Okay.
What else do we have in that? Mira. Oh, you're so sweet, such a sweet baby.
Shall we talk about rich people cosplaying being poor?
Okay, that's...
But I've only seen this version in this country, especially. Like, did you see this version in Ukraine? Because
I
Turkey is
think...
a very new rich place. Like, once you're rich, you have to show them that you're rich.
I think there is like a particular type of rich people who cosplay to be poor. That's the type of people who have
Boomers.
either no... Maybe.
Before I came to UK, there were rich people who dressed up badly, so you wouldn't notice if they're rich or not. Or rich people who just show off. It doesn't have to be like a show off in an extreme way, but like certain nuances, certain physical, certain objects. You have an idea why these people are wealthier. In this country, it's completely something else. And this is something that I noticed before even I moved to UK or even came for the first time.
How did you notice before you moved here?
Pop, Common People, the song.
I don't...
Okay, so basically, Jarvis Cocker in the 90s made a song called Common People, talking about a girl who comes from Greece. Father is loaded with money and she is studying in CSM, and she wants to be part of the common people quietly, so nobody knows that she's so rich. I think that was the first
kind of
understanding.
I feel like
it.
it's the same thing, technically.
Yeah, it is the same thing, but actually there is a reason, even if you're British or non-British, that nobody wants to show where they come from, because there's a class system here. The moment they hear, did you study private school?
Yeah.
In their mind, the private school equals to this expensive boarding school education, like in the UK.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that it has to be like that in everywhere.
Yeah.
But people think you're coming from money, and everyone will think of you. The first initial thought will be, oh, she's rich. I think people are just so afraid of that. Being broke is trendy in this country. I don't think there's anything wrong with someone who's posh.
Me neither. For example, all these like people who are posh, but they surround themselves by like poor, starving artists and creative people, instead of like other posh people. They have to kind of cosplay in some one way or another, or like make it discreet.
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
I don't want to generalize anything. I'm just talking about my experiences. If you're living in London, if you own your own house, I'm not talking about flat, that your parents, mom and dad bank bought it for you, you're living a stable, content life. All the people who are trying to make a living, they will see you that you are well off. They will think, oh, did you meet Jessica? Her parents are really rich. Or did you see Jessica's home? She has a really nice home. Yeah, she has this amazing Donald Judd day back. Like, and I'm like, oh, it's not a normal home. Like, she owns shit. This is how people talk about each other. So, unfortunately, posh people, unless they make a really good business and they have a lot to say, people remember them as just wealthier people.
Would you say that they devalue their struggles to some level?
It's devaluating even. I think this is something to do with British culture. British culture is depending on a class system. If you are not coming from an upper middle class, you just notice from accents. People are observing that. People are not like, I don't care. Everybody cares. They want to know where you're coming from. Like what type of money, what type of education you're coming from. People are just too curious, in fact, about your background in this country. I think this is the reason posh people are trying to look like poor people.
Yeah.
It's a social shield, I guess.
I think I'm with you on that. I think you elaborated it really well.
I don't think we would do that because I wouldn't.
I would probably not walk around showing that off, but I would definitely not pretend that, oh my god, I have like I've absolutely no income lately, and like I can't. Oh, that's so expensive to go to this restaurant today.
I would never do that.
Especially with people who like lower than average income.
Totally.
That's kind of embarrassing at this point.
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of psychotic shit.
Yeah, it's like you're cosplaying in a society where you want to fit in, where you don't fit.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone can fit anything, but this cosplaying is a bit insincere, for sure.
This is
Because so fucking what?
It's insensitive, if anything.
Yes, as well. But I guess we don't have the full potential to change this. It is what it is. Shall we just talk about prude people?
Prude people, yes, please. When you say prude people, what exactly do you mean? Because there's, sexually oppressed and suppressed who don't bring it on you, then they're like rooting for it, but they couldn't care less. But there's a lot of people who are actually like putting that on you.
Which type of category? Because to be honest, sexually oppressed is not something hateable. Prudeness, I think, is a developed mechanism. It's like a coping mechanism in a society. You become a Karen.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Just like you become this societal terrorist that everything is degenerated. I don't know how to say it in English. Degenerate.
Wait, deviant.
Oh, all these young people are doing it wrong. You know, that type of attitude. And you see that even with young people, like even creative people. Obviously not in queer community, thank fucking God. But when you're in straight populated atmospheres, when cisgender straight men, heteronormative relationships.
Can I say something? Can I? So if we talk about men in that department, men who are being prude, very often they're prude because they can't own you. They hate women with a high body count.
Yeah.
But when you ask them, what would you do if you were a woman for a day? They say, oh, I would like fuck as many men as possible.
Why don't you right now?
Well, that's the good point. Very good point. But I feel like average men don't get as much pussy as a average woman can get. I'm talking about pussy and dicks, everything.
Yeah.
So when men are being prude like this, most of the time, they're like jealous or they're lacking that. So they're lashing on you because they're fucking jealous.
Yeah.
So, but when we talk about women, is it similar, do you think? But maybe not in the most, not in that commodity kind of way, but more in a way of, fuck, I wanted to do that, but I shouldn't, I'm not allowed, and I'm ashamed, so you should not do that as well.
They're this type of woman, they always joke you something offensive.
Like give me an example.
You just talk about your one night stand, for example, and she goes, oh, you're just a bit...
you're a little bit easy on the front.
As if you don't have an autonomy, as if you're just a woman and you've been captured by the wild men out there. As if this is not your decision to have some pleasure, some enjoyment. And men do that too, to be honest. Obviously, not queer people, but...
but it's I feel like that's those men who are just described.
Yeah, I think it's a very straight mind world to be prude, in my opinion.
In fact, it's more objectifying than being sexual and casual about sex.
Yeah.
To objectify and decide people's autonomy, what's right and wrong for other people, that's definitely very objectifying.
Yeah.
What do you think? I don't know, is that a term, but it just came in my mind, is that post-prude. I would call myself a post-prude in some way. I know, funny, groundbreaking. But every time when I hear my friends or girls' stories of hooking up with men, most of the time they're never happy about it. And most of the time I'm telling them that's a waste of your time. If you want to hook up with men, you have to have sex with them like they have sex with women. Mm-hmm. And most of the time they don't. And also, if you start behaving with men the same way men behave with women, they suddenly don't want you anymore because they know that they will get the best out of this contact when you are kind of brainwashed a bit, when you're kind of really like them, they feed you like bullshit, then you will give them more. So when you suddenly behave like a man with them, which is safer for you as a woman to do, they fucking hate it. And then you'll have less sex option, I think. So I'm post-prude, I would say, and I think having casual sex with men is the most useless experience you can have. Of course, there's exceptions out of the rules, and you can do whatever you want. I will support you if you own it. If you will say bullshit to yourself after this, like, let's be honest about it. Let's not pretend you have an orgasm and then you say how amazing experience that was. Like, or let's not say how beautiful and kind he is when he started choking you in the middle of the sex. But he was kind and sweet before, you know? You know what I mean? Ugh, anyway. When he came and he didn't make sure that you, like, finished or something.
That still exists, right?
Of course! I keep hearing this all the time.
Oh my god, I always feel like the fuckboy experience is just so passé. It's like so past. Like, I don't want to even think about it, that I feel like it's so 2008.
I know. But that's what I called post-prude. I'm not against sexual experience and being open. Like, you do you, but you better do it right.
Yeah, this is good. This is, if this is the description of post-prude, I could be post-prude. Make it intentionally. Make sure you did your research.
And you better talk to someone like us about this, but not to your prude friends. Because I would better hear it and validate your experience and actually say, like, okay, that sounds actually really fun, but make sure you're not used. You're not going to be sad. You're going to be safe. I would perpetuate the fun story, but I just remind you to make sure that you're emotionally protected.
I think women also tired of looking after men.
But that's the thing. That's called decentralizing your life from men, right? So then you just centralize your life about yourself, people you love. So then it just comes with, well, then why do I need a man? Because I'm going to be like a free maid, free popping babies, destroying my career.
I think people still feel sexually active. They just want to be able to navigate around.
But then the question then is, it's like so hard to have casual sex with a man when you know what most of them are like, isn't it? Like, you have to.
Yeah,
that's
it's a dilemma.
You have to change the approach of hooking up with them in order to actually benefit from that.
Yeah.
Like, to actually enjoy the process, which partially means that you kind of have to change some things you like about them. For example, you used to like masculine men who like do everything and organize everything and tell you what to do. Well, guess what? There's a scarcity of that, who is also reliable and not going to abuse you and safe to be with. So you'll have to kind of choose someone who is a little bit more like a people pleaser, and he will actually make sure, like, he will not going to be this dominant toxic thing you were attracted to. So you kind of have to work on that in order to actually have like a good experience and have fun.
It is true. It is so fucking
So because
true.
I feel like it's inevitable. Without it, you're not going to do it sustainably.
Exactly.
So it's very complex and hard. And it's also very personal.
Yeah. You know what I think? We need a system, like an online system, that gives rate all your partners, gives you a rate, even if it's a one-night stand or not.
Yeah.
You know, just like, what is your social rate?
How generic would it be, though? Because everyone has their own idea, right?
But you don't rate it yourself. Like, for example, it's like an Uber app, and their whole past relationship, one-night stand, everything is rated by other women.
Give me the categories. What kind of characteristics you can rate?
If this person is sustainable with a relationship.
Okay. Relationship one thing.
Relationship worthy. If this person can actually consistently date with someone 5 years.
Yeah.
3 years. If you know that someone who's 45 years old, who never got married and only dates with people 3 to 6 months. So it's a red flag machine. It could be planned, designed for people who needs to get the first indication, first understanding, and then you can do it premium.
Okay.
And people can subscribe. I will make money from this.
It's a great idea. We should work on that.
It's a great idea. The problem is there are so many horrible people that in the beginning of their teenage times they did horrible things for the sake of fitting in a society or their friends group.
But
so
that's
just
the
like,
thing,
I will
nothing.
remember them.
But it's only can be moment of adulthood, like 18 or 21, right? So, but kids start fucking and dating earlier, so it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but still, it's going to be a global app or something. I'm just like creating it right now. Think about it. Your ex you dated when you were 14. You know, it's not even an ex. It's just like someone that you were platonically in love with. And this person is there too. And they're allowed to anonymously rate you their experience. It is kind of scary because there have been so many incidents in people's lives. Just
How would you
they've been misunderstood.
Okay. Tell me how would you be rated, do you think?
I think I'm a good material. I think I'm cultured. I have a character, sexually pleasing. I have the looks. I have a specific understanding. And I think I would not have the rate of all this simple, beautiful Sienna Miller type of girls. But I would have an artistically creative, cultured kind of world.
Okay.
But the thing is, how was the experience with my exes?
That's what I'm curious about the most, because I know who you are in that way. Because the rate is not only about like your characteristics.
How I suffered other people, or how I was not a good partner in certain things. You know, are we rating it from 1 to 5?
Like, from 1 to 10, I think.
1 to 10.
It could be like 9 and 8, like 9.8. It could be that.
I think I would be 7.8.
Okay, that's good.
Out of 10.
That's very humble of you.
It's not humble. Definitely not humble. It's just because I'm not the great partner. I think I have a crazy side as well. This is the reason so many of my relationships didn't go further, because they were crazy and they were clashing with my crazy.
I
What's
totally
your rate, my love? Don't be humble. I don't like humble. Let's be real. And then we should rate each other.
Okay, right now at this very moment, from what I remember, there is one person who I kind of regret how I behaved. I was quite young, so I regret. I wouldn't say I did something terrible, but I feel like I could have take a bit of time before getting serious with them in order to sort my shit out.
That's completely fine.
So, but like, I kind of...
The young ones are like that, in my opinion.
So, how about this?
Okay.
When I was 20, 20, I would give myself 6.5.
Yeah.
But now I would give myself 9 and 7.
Love this.
I'm very humble about this. I'm actually really serious.
I love this.
Yeah.
I would like to date you.
Oh, I would like to date you too. Oh.
We're dating, my love.
We are.
Yeah, exactly. We do little cute date activities. I
mean, to be honest, I feel like I'm in the interview.
Because of this. Because of my fidget
It's like
talk.
you're putting all the negative parts about me in there.
No, my love. I think 9.7. Did you say 9.3? 9.7?
I think 9.7.
It's gorgeous. You deserve it. And 100%. Like, I think you're very accommodating. You have great qualities. And I believe this is the service you give.
Well, thank you. I would give you 9.95. Because 0.5, I actually think I don't know that part well, so I don't know if I can give that part up
My love,
or
I'll
down.
give you the same then. We should be equals.
No, that's it.
We should be equals. Shh. Like, we're equally hot and gorgeous and great qualities.
Absolutely agree with you on that.
That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, overall, I'm just like, sorry all the people that I suffered a little bit because you were immature.
Yeah, well,
You needed that. I'm sure you're better now.
Well, I'm sure you helped them a lot.
I prepared all of them for their next relationship.
Exactly. I think me too.
Just like, and they have better decisions right now.
Listen, if my exes didn't step up after me, I think they should go to the bin.
Yeah, exactly. Right to jail.
Go to jail.
Right to jail.
Go to the jail and just, I don't know, fuck each other in your camera, or in your whatever. I think on this beautiful note, it's time to finish it. Okay, goodbye. I'll stop this and you stop that. Stop mine.